How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Good evening. Today I'm
Good evening,
pretty
Michelle.
good. Thank you.
Mm, I'm glad to hear that. So let's start with our lesson. Um, Here, let's see how people describe themselves when they work on teams. So, one person says, I'm creative but shy. The other, I'm energized but a little bit bossy. So, how about you? How would you describe yourself as a team member?
Mm, I'm patient, cautious, and punctual person.
Great. So, do you prefer to work on your own or on a team?
Actually, I prefer both, but if I have to choose one, I will choose prefer to work on my own.
On your own, I
Yes.
understand. Of course, so both have advantages and disadvantages. I assume depends on the situation,
Yes.
right? Yeah, of course. So, in today's speaking club session, we'll discuss personalities of a good team member. So, in this lesson, you will discuss personalities of a good team member and talk about your personalities as a team member. So, let's discuss suitable personalities for some tasks. So, in order to brainstorm new ideas, so what do you think? A team member should be what?
In order to brainstorm new ideas, a team member should be creative
Hmm.
and maybe detail oriented.
Detail oriented, okay. Anything else?
Mm, I think it, it could be energized.
Energized, yeah, I agree, definitely. In order to lead a team member should be what?
Mm, in order to lead a team member should be hardworking, definitely hardworking,
Definitely.
mm, energized,
Hmm.
creative, and
Creative.
encouraged.
Incorrigible. Aha, okay.
Yes,
Yes. They should, for example, be motivated or motivational,
motivated.
for
Yes.
example. Yeah, I would agree with you, definitely. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. So let's answer some questions. What are the characteristics of good teamwork?
Mm, I think. Let me see. Character of good teamwork. Okay. I see a key personality that contributes to a good teamwork is being detail oriented.
Uh-huh.
Because it will limit the errors that we made.
Yes, I completely agree. And maybe decrease any distractions as
Yes.
well. Yeah, okay. So, which personalities do team members need to make good teamwork?
I think another important personality that members should have uh,
Mhm.
is being open-minded. It will help us to accept ideas that are different from ours.
From ours. I completely agree. Definitely. Anything else?
Mm, I think if a team have every members that are hardworking, is also good.
I completely agree, definitely. Do you think uh, maybe creative is a necessary personality trait?
I think it depends on your job. Uh, if you work in advertiser or advertisers, you have to be creative because you need
Mm-hmm.
to make videos or pictures to advertise your products or your company.
Mm-hmm.
But if I work in the IT, I don't need to have creative a lot.
To have creativity a lot. Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Depending on what you're working on, or in which department you're working. I agree with you on that, definitely. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. So, allow me to give you some feedback so far. So, in terms of vocabulary, you have done masterfully. You really paid attention on what expressions to use, how to use them properly. You paid attention on adjectives, to talk about characteristics, personality traits. Wonderful work. Grammar as well was fantastic. You utilized conditionals as well in your speech, in sharing your opinions. So you have done fantastically. Pronunciation was wonderful. You don't make any errors, ending sounds. For example, a lot of people struggle with them, but you don't. You have done a great job. Task completion as well. You paid attention on some types of personalities to make good teamwork. You used suggested phrases to talk about personalities and good teamwork. So far, so good, Miss Jasmine. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, let's continue to our next one. Let's talk about your own personality. So, what do you think? What makes you a good team member? So, you can utilize these structures, these expressions to share. And now I will give you 30 seconds to think about it, to think about what makes you a good team member. Are you ready to think about it?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, you have 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you.
All right, time is up. So, what do you think? What makes you a good team member?
Uh, a personality that has me be a good team member is that I am a detail-oriented person. Another important personality of mine is being cautious. This
Hmm.
personality enables me to become a good team member because detail oriented enables me to provide the team with helpful solutions to our products. By being cautious, I can produce outcomes effectively without any mistakes. For
Mm-hmm.
instance, my leader rarely reviews my solutions because I always pay attention to details and finish them excellently. So she believes me a lot.
She believes in me a lot, you can say, for
In
example.
me,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can you give another example, maybe?
Another okay. Another example of this is I always go over or check my solution after I send them to my leader to make sure there are no mistake.
Okay, so you are careful and you check your work once
Yes.
you are finished. That's great. So, do you think you are more valuable as a team member or maybe even a team leader?
Mm. Actually, I hope that in the next few years, I will to try to lead my team.
Okay. So your goal, your work goal so far, at least one of them, is to become a team leader.
Yes, but
Mhm.
I love to lead a small team, just about under 10%.
And yeah, of course, I understand. So, what do you think? What personality trait will help you become the best team leader possible?
I think to become a leader, I have to uh, more experience of this of my field, or
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
have to uh, an expert in my field. Firstly,
Mm-hmm.
the secondly, I will have mm, hardworking. I think leader is always hardworking. Uh,
Hardworking. Mm-hmm.
and next, I will have to be open-minded because when I lead my team, I will work with many every members in my team, and
Mm-hmm.
I need to listen to each other and understand them.
Of course. So everybody's different. Everyone has a different point of view, different
Yes.
opinion on matters. So, of course, you have to be open minded. You have an opinion, but also you should listen to someone else's perspective on the matter. Yeah,
Yes.
I agree. Definitely. All right. Well, thank you so much, Miss Jasmine, for sharing. So let's continue to the feedback. For this exercise, once again, you have shown great capability to express your opinions and talk about this topic. In terms of grammar, once again, you paid attention to the syntax, how to form sentences properly, what kind of verbs or tenses should be utilized. Pronunciation, once again, was clear, was correct, and you pay attention to the intonation as well. You've completed the task even more than necessary. I have given you additional questions which you've handled with great ease. So wonderful work, Miss Jasmine. Okay. Now, we've discussed about personalities. So thank you very much for your participation, especially for being open-minded to talk about different personality traits, what makes a good team member, what makes a good team as well. So I would like to share my observations, my notes with you. Once again, in terms of vocabulary, I have to say you have done a wonderful job. You pay attention on the expressions you use, how to use them properly, grammar as well. You value yourself. You exude confidence when speaking because you pay attention on the syntax. You pay attention on the sentence construction, how to express your opinions, your thoughts clearly. So wonderful work. Pronunciation, as I have mentioned a couple of times now, is very clear when you speak. There are no errors, and it's easy for me to understand you clearly. Fluency was perfect. Really, you make sure to link your answers, to link the sentences when you speak, so there is no pause or for example, a couple of sentences that are not connected or they don't serve the same idea. So, honestly, I have nothing but praise for you in this lesson.
Thank
Tell
you
me,
so
Miss
much.
Jasmine, of course, do you have any questions?
No, I have no questions so far.
I am, of course. So, unfortunately, we've come to the end of our lesson. I would like to thank you for a lovely class, and I truly hope that we will have another one together soon.
Thank you so much.
My
Goodbye. Good night,
pleasure.
teacher.
Yes, have a good night, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, Miss Jasmine. Bye bye.